Luke Douglas handing out health advice here on his way to the ring.
Unsolicited, really.
Indeed.
I don't know if he's the I think I saw him chain smoking some cigarettes outdoors before the show began today.
Smoking? He's an athlete. These wrestlers don't smoke. Just getting a pep talk from some of the people at ringside here.
Well, we have to remember with men like Luke Douglas, they get cheered on by the hatred of others, don't they?
As we've seen recently, Luke Douglas and his tag team partner here tonight, Alex Connors. Somewhat of a thrown together tag team. However, over the last few shows, they have seemed to have kind of gelled a bit.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that they're not actually an established tag team. We have to remember, they just keep joining together against a common enemy.
Again, the man of many masks.
Yes, he is sporting a never-seen-before mask today.
It'll be very interesting to see his mask collection. Just wonder whether he wears them around the house, you know, just to do the cooking.
Well, I wouldn't be able to comment on that, unfortunately, but I know that his mask collection is extensive and incredibly expensive. I think you could probably put a down payment on a house for the amount he has spent on masks.
Well, I'm sure whoever he lives at home with has got something to say about that.
Alex Connors doing the exact same thing that Douglas does. This is like their hype moment before they start their match. They feed off this negative energy from the crowd.
This is the Inquisitor, Alex Connors. And introducing their tag team opponents. Let's go, Stone! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the young and dangerous Lydon.
This is my first time seeing Liam Jones's match, and it looks very, very cool.
Indeed, the 23-year-old.
Alex Connors stealing the mic off of our favourite announcer here, Stu. He gets bullied far too often.
No comment.
And the crowd chips in with their opinions there. Not that they're invalid. Where is he going with this?
Is I've seen you walking around this venue all day, asking, where's Levi? Where's Levi?
What? Have you seen Levi today, Brett?
To be fair, I haven't seen Levi
I
here
haven't
either.
seen Levi either.
Mine is right here. But unfortunately, yours isn't going to make it. So this match is going to be 2-on-1!
Now did not sign up for a handicap match, but I don't think he's a man who's afraid of a challenge.
No, look at that.
Yeah, he definitely makes up the size of both of them, doesn't he?
Can I ask one question? Does anyone else think he's a weirdo?
Can't disagree there.
Carlos, you are correct. Lydon is not here. I thought that 2-on-1, but then I thought, what would the crowd want to see?
Well,
maybe not today, crowd, but I'll keep that noted for the promoter.
It is not a 3-on-2.
Aww.
However, I have found someone who's not only a kamikaze pro standout, not only is he too young to die,
Too young to die.
he is George Lydon!
Oh my god! George Lydon is in the building!
making his debut here at Bridge Pro Wrestling.
What a surprise to us all. I'm sure that almost every single person here has seen George Lydon defend his belt that he has held for a long, long time on Kamikaze Pro.
He has finally made it to Bridge Pro Wrestling.
What an unexpected duo! I can't say I would have ever put them together in my wildest dreams, but I'm not mad at it now that I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are off to a strong start here.
Oh, both men duck the clotheslines. Oh, huge shoulder tackles from Liam Jones and George Lydon.
Now, the more I look at George, the more I think about how George is the complete opposite of the intended tag team partner here, Levi Muir.
Well, what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in technique and ability. George Lydon, one of the fastest rising up-and-comers in British wrestling.
Oh, I mean, his talent is immeasurable. It's something we've all witnessed.
I've seen George grow from when he first...
Oh, and straight into the chair there for the face of Alex Connors. Maybe he wishes he did keep the mask on.
Indeed. Liam Jones just plugging some Steve Valentino merch there. If anyone would like to purchase some merchandise, it's always available at our shows here at Bridge Pro.
And we have our two legal contenders now. We have Alex Connors and George Lydon in the ring.
As Liam Jones was introduced to that ring post by the 21st Century Hero.
Oh, I think I might start to see a bump forming there. That won't feel very good.
Lydon up and over the top.
Oh, the athleticism on him is... Oh, how unnecessary was that? Incredible, George.
The speed and quickness of Lydon. Huge boot to the face of Connors. As I said, I've seen Lydon since he started out training under the hotshot Joey Scott.
Suplex there from George Lydon.
And now Connors, as we were alluded to, these Connors and Douglas aren't an official established tag team. But every time we see them, they do seem to be kind of gelling together.
Oh yeah, Douglas almost showed some compassion there for Connors.
The fact that Connors went and hugged him in the corner, which, you know, something that we wouldn't have seen a few months ago.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's a move of camaraderie there. I think that was more Connors not wanting to be in the ring anymore.
A move of cowardice as opposed to camaraderie. As Liam Jones with a huge kick right under the jaw of Douglas.
Who knew a man of that size could move that way? I did not think he'd get so much vertical height.
I was going to say, the fact that we got Lydon in the ring, thought he'd be bringing speed and quickness to this match, but Liam Jones showing he can move just as well as the man who is too young to die.
Yes, and speaking of Alex Connors and Luke Douglas not being a tag team, I'm not sure if you remember last show where Alex Connors extended the handshake to Douglas, which he brushed off and did not accept. Do you think that was an invitation for the formation of a tag team.
Well, we've seen them now on numerous occasions.
Oh, and a double super kick there.
We've seen them on a number of occasions teaming here at Bridge Pro. Obviously, a common enemy, as it were, in Bridge Pro management, and more importantly, Ryan Parrott.
Yes, and I think that's why Bridge Pro Management put these two against Levi Muir and Liam Jones originally, as they thought that these two beefy men would be able to overpower the surprisingly well-doing combo of Alex Connors and Douglas.
It is nice to see them wrestling two men as opposed to trying to beat up women for a change. So, there's Lydon.
Oh, straight into the hard buckle there.
Thrown upside down was George Lydon. Bit of a nonchalant cover there by Alex Connors.
Jordan still has more to offer.
Connors has a very nonchalant cover on that, not enough weight over those shoulders of Lydon.
I think I'm already seeing cuts on the back of George, and a massive handprint there as well.
Lydon doing all he can to try and fight out of the offense of Connors, and now Douglas comes in and just putting the boots to Lydon in the corner, stomping that proverbial mud hole in George Lydon. And now just getting in the face of Liam Jones in the corner.
Antagonizing Liam Jones here, trying to get him disqualified from this tag team match. Oh!
Lighting up the chest of the youngster.
Neighbours can hear that.
And Douglas now just trying to rake it at the face of Lydon, just trying to get him locked in.
George didn't allow that to happen easily, but he is now completely caught. Oh, and he manages to escape with a rope break there. Thankfully, the ref managed to catch Connors before anything dastardly could happen.
And Connors now again. Connors just turned his attention to Liam Jones, and I think that was enough.
Oh, and Douglas was doing the same earlier. It seems whether intentional or unintentional, they've both come up with a plan here.
And it has worked effectively for Douglas and Connors. Referee Adam Evans trying to keep Liam Jones out of this match and in the corner, and in the process allowing Douglas to take advantage.
Crowd chanting Guido at Connors, and Connors has Lydon in bow and arrow there. Temple like special, something he loves to do. Yeah, he really has been focusing on the back of Lydon here.
Indeed, that camel clutch earlier from Luke Douglas. Douglas putting all that pressure on the lower back. And Connors now just trying to trying to add to that pressure.
Oh, Lydon trying to escape, but at no success. Connors has him right where he wants him.
Just bow and arrow, just trying to stretch out the chest and those pectoral muscles of George Lydon. Lydon reversing it though. Oh, and Connors manages to roll through. And now that boot right in between the shoulder blades, adding even more pressure.
Yeah, and Lydon is nowhere close to either the ropes or his tag team partner. This is a sticky one to try and escape. Will he get it? Fourth time? No, he will not, unfortunately.
And just a handful of hair from Alex Connors, taking Lydon down to the canvas.
Connors grabbing holds now. Oh, and another shot to the back here.
Obviously, Connors and Douglas have come into this with a game plan. Obviously, they weren't expecting George Lydon to be the opponent, but I think deep down they're actually quite happy there. Yeah, they were preparing for a man the size of Levi Muir.
Flip out there from Lydon.
Handspring into double elbows. Lydon now needs to make a tag. Desperately, you can see the handprints on the chest of Lydon. Lydon with a kip up. Oh! But Lydon's back gave out on him on that kip up.
Yeah, Douglas managing to make the most there, stopping him from going into his corner, and Connors here backing it up by dragging Liam off the apron. No, I was going to mention how Alex Connors and Luke Douglas know George Lydon really, really well, as they've trained together for years and years. But we have to remember that Lydon knows them just as well, too.
As Connors now back in firm control. That kitchen sink knee right to the midsection of George Lydon. Lydon desperately needs to make it to his tag team partner.
Connors is almost focusing on his internal organs here by going for those lower back shots, and now the midsection and gut of Lydon. He's trying to take him out for good.
Well, this is one thing, obviously, as you said, they know George Lydon extremely well. George is known for his high fly and his speed and his quickness. You take away the core strength of George Lydon, he's not going to be able to do much, but there.
Using Lydon to, I can't tell whether that was intentional or unintentional, but Lydon taking out Douglas with him.
That mule kick from Douglas, to Douglas, and the desperation suplex. And Lydon just clawing at the mat, trying to drag himself. Through the legs goes Lydon, trying to go over the top.
Oh, we're seeing some clever tactics here from Connor, doing everything to prevent him from going into his corner, but he could not keep it up for long enough.
As Connors powders out of the ring, he wants nothing to do with this young and dangerous Liam Jones.
Yeah, he doesn't only have size and strength, but he's got speed and stamina here. Uh-oh. Oh! Gets caught before Douglas can do anything bad up on that middle rope.
Picked out of midair and dropped spine on the pine from Liam Jones. Liam Jones now looking to finish this one, going for that clothesline.
Oh, Connor's saving Douglas.
Connor's saving.
He really wants this tag team to happen, I imagine, but it's whether he can win Douglas over. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but Connors is offering words of comfort here to Douglas. This is definitely a one-sided friendship. Uh-oh! Oh! Both getting caught in that dive there from George Lydon.
Over the top goes Lydon, takes out both Douglas and Connors right in front of us.
Yeah, get into commentary, guys. You'll always have a front row seat.
Oh, package pile driver from Liam Jones. Oh! Lydon, 1, 2, oh, and Connors makes the save. That spiked package pile driver.
Oh, did you hear that? Forearm straight to the face of Connors. Yeah, I was thinking there was no way that Douglas could kick out from the weight of both of those tag team combined. So it had to be on Connors to
Connors just saving Douglas.
Again and again.
Connors just pushing Douglas out of the way, eating that lariat.
Oh, but I think Douglas is too stubborn to be won over by this.
Douglas is the legal man, as is George Lydon, remember. And Douglas now measuring Lydon, ducks that kick. George with a German suplex into the bridge. There's one, there's two. Oh. And again, Connors in to make the save. George ducks down underneath, goes for that German suplex again. Connors puts the brakes on. Follows, drops down. Oh, just catches Lydon.
It seems like Bridge Pro Management was really onto something by having George Lydon be Levi Muir's replacement, as he has given these two a hell of a time.
And as I said, this was not the kind of match that Connors and Douglas were preparing for.
Oh, Connors felt that one. I felt it from over here on the commentary table.
Oh, that rolling forearm right to the back of Liam Jones. Oh, into the back.
Oh, straight on his head.
The stroke from Douglas. And Douglas now, and Connors. Knee to the face of Lydon. Rolling forearm.
These two are working in synchronization.
Super kick into the brainbuster on the knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of that
still breaking up towards the end. But here we saw nothing but telepathic communication, synchronization. We saw them getting along like a house on fire today. But will Connors offer that handshake again?
Douglas. Oh, and Douglas now offering the handshake.
I
think everyone here at Bridge Pro has just been put on notice with Connors and Douglas on the same page here.
Now officially becoming a tag team after working together nearly every Bridge Pro Wrestling show.